The man who mastered discipline over everything is the man who has everything. Listen to that again. The man who mastered discipline over everything is the man who has everything. In today's video, we are going to talk about what it takes to have the most powerful force in the world. You see, some people think that having money or power or influence is the most powerful force. But those things aren't power at all. Those are the results of power. Real power comes from something much more fundamental than all of those things. And if you want to know what it is, keep watching this video until the end. And by the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Now let's get straight into the video. Most men dream of having everything. They dream of having beautiful women, lots of money, a big house, nice car. But in reality, most men will never get anywhere close to achieving those things. Do you know why? Because most men fail to master the most important skill there is, and that skill is discipline. You see, if you can't control yourself, then you will never be able to control anything else. If you are a slave to your own desires, then you will never be a master of anything. It's like trying to build a house on a foundation of sand. No matter how high your goals are, no matter how big your dreams are, they will all come crashing down. If you lack the one skill that can make it all possible, that skill is discipline. Listen, every great accomplishment in history was the result of discipline. Every successful person you admire today got there because of their discipline. Discipline is what separates the winners from the losers, the strong from the weak, the rich from the poor. And guess what? Discipline isn't just for athletes or celebrities or successful businessmen. Discipline is for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. What matters most is that you have the ability to control yourself and your actions. And with that control comes the power to achieve anything. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, I know all this already. We all know that discipline is important, but how do I actually get it? How do I become a disciplined person? Well, let me tell you that becoming disciplined isn't easy. It takes a lot of hard work and dedication, but it's not impossible either. In fact, it's quite simple. All you need to do is follow these 3 steps. Step number 1 is set clear goals. If you want to achieve something, you have to be clear about what you want. You can't expect to win the championship if you don't know what sport you're playing. You can't expect to hit a target if you don't know where it is. So take the time to really think about what you want to achieve. Write it down. Visualize it. Make it real in your mind. Once you know exactly what you want, then you can start to work towards it. Step number 2 is to develop a plan. A plan is simply a roadmap to your goal. It's a series of steps that you can take to get there. Developing a plan doesn't have to be complicated. Just break down your goal into smaller steps and then make a schedule to work through them. Having a plan will help you stay focused and motivated, and it will give you a sense of structure and direction. And finally, step 3 is to stick to your plan. This is the hardest part. It's easy to get excited about a new goal and start working towards it, but it's much harder to stay consistent and disciplined. But here's the thing. If you want to achieve something, you have to be willing to sacrifice. You can't expect to enjoy all the benefits of discipline without being willing to make some sacrifices. Ask yourself what you are willing to give up in order to achieve your goal. Are you willing to give up junk food? Are you willing to give up video games? Are you willing to give up meaningless relationships? Whatever it is, you need to be willing to let it go in order to focus on what really matters. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress. So don't beat yourself up if you slip up or if you miss a day. Just pick yourself back up and get back on track. And remember, even though it might seem like a long and difficult journey, the rewards of being disciplined are endless. You'll have the respect of others. You'll have the admiration of those around you. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you achieved something that most people can only dream of. So now, I want you to think about your own goals. What do you want to achieve? What are you working towards? Maybe you want to be the best in your field, or maybe you just want to be the best version of yourself. Whatever it is, I want you to write it down right now. Get specific about what you want and make it clear in your mind. Then I want you to develop a plan. Break down your goal into smaller steps and make a schedule to work through them. And finally, I want you to stick to your plan. Make the necessary sacrifices and be consistent. Don't give up. Remember, the man who masters discipline over everything is the man who has everything. Now that you know this, ask yourself, are you willing to do what it takes to become disciplined? Are you willing to make the necessary sacrifices to achieve your goals? Are you ready to take control of your life and become the man you were meant to be? Listen, the path to greatness is never easy. It's paved with hard work, dedication, and sacrifice. But the rewards are beyond anything you can imagine. When you truly understand the power of discipline and put it into practice, you become unstoppable. There's nothing you can't achieve. No dream that's out of reach. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and picture the life you want to live. What do you see? A beautiful home, a loving family, a thriving business? Hold on to that vision. Let it motivate you. Let it drive you to take action. Remember that every great achievement in history was the result of discipline. Every successful person you admire today got there because of their discipline. And guess what? Discipline isn't just for athletes or celebrities or successful businessmen. Discipline is for everyone. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. What matters most is that you have the ability to control yourself and your action. And with that control comes the power to achieve anything. It's time to take control of your life and become the man you are meant to be. It starts with one step, one small step towards your goal. Are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to master discipline over everything? If so, then go out there and conquer the world. Go out there and live a life that you're proud of. Go out there and become the man who has everything. By the way, if you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love. Until next time.